Forward-facing sonar, the big controversy, right? Well, I've been around the industry long enough to know when GPS was going to ruin fishing too, and they were talking about banning that. Well, in the world of walleyes, forward-facing sonar is here to stay. Our fish live in 6 inches of water. Sometimes they suspend all the way out over 150 feet of water in every single depth in between. So you still have to find the fish. And the one thing about walleyes is they can be quite picky. So this isn't a slam dunk. When you're using forward-facing sonar, it's not like you're going to catch every fish you mark. It just doesn't work that way with walleyes. There's many days where you can cast to hundreds of fish and only have 2 or 3 bite, or none bite. So you have to learn how to use it. I end up being in the back of the boat a lot right now because I'll fish with Chase or Corey, or I'm not as mobile as I used to be, and let those guys run the trolling motor. I sit in the back, and if you don't have a unit back here, you feel like you're casting blind. So what I've found is there's a company that makes these tech shuttles, and they're actually in their 2nd and 3rd renovation right now, where you can take your big sonar unit and you can move it around the boat, and then put my transducer on a pole where I can actually point it, and I'm as effective in the back of the boat as a lot of the guys are in the front of the boat. So it's a really cool thing. I can use sonar, I can forward fish out the side of the boat, out the back of the boat, wherever I want to point that transducer, find my own fish and cast to them, and be just as productive as the guys in front.